Well, I'm underneath my desk, and here's the reason why. So, BGIN Blockchain, the parent company of Iceriver, has come out with a commemorative miner called the BT0. Now, this is not for sale. You won't be able to purchase this. This is just a proof of concept, a prototype, because underneath this little black heatsink is their new BT1 chip. And while they're using a PCB kind of to just show, proof of concept that we are very similar or familiar with, right? With bit axes and stuff like that. You got an ESP32 chip for networking. You got your mini LED display to showcase information like hash rate and stuff like that. Chip temperature at 55 degrees Celsius. Hash rates around 550 gigahash, which does spike up to 1.2 terahash. This is not going to be available, but the chip itself is only pulling like 14 watts, maybe 12 watts, 15 watts at the max because it's powered by a Type-C. One thing I did notice is when I use my normal Type-A to Type-C, dock and stuff like that, it would not work. But we are getting spikes of about 1.2, 1.32 terahash on this thing. So while the company may not be happy with me drawing comparisons, I think with the right amount of tuning, we could have better efficiency than the BM1370 chip found in Bitmain's devices as well as the bit axes while drawing less power, possibly. We have to see what happens with Iceriver and their tape out, but their dashboard's really simple. It's pretty cool. Again, the hash rate is not as, obviously as consistent as it could be. Even bit axes fluctuate, but usually it fluctuates, 1.2, 1.1, 900 gigahash, back up to 1.3. This one, there's no tunability right now because it is just a prototype, but it's good to see the BGIN blockchain team and Iceriver team showing their BT1 chip, hashing away, performing well, and thermally it's performing really well. I mean, yeah, the PCB temperature is sitting around 61 and the ASIC chip is sitting around 55. But it's, like I said, drawing 15 watts or less. So if we could push this thing a little bit harder and fine-tune a couple other metrics, I'm sure this thing will run pretty good in their big boy ASICs that should come out in the future. So stay tuned for updates from Iceriver and the BGIN blockchain team. And let me know what your thoughts are on this little guy that's hiding below my desk. It was the only Type-C port that I could use. So my Anchor surge protector was the only one. Every other cable I used was causing this thing to boot loop. So you got to make sure you had the right power. But again, this isn't for sale.